guys, Rancy Cactus here. We are modding up some cars. Well, we're gonna work on one car. There is a race coming up on Red Line for Street Racers Underground. I was gonna mod this car here, but it has not responded well to modifying, so we're gonna try the Celica from the Silver Series. So this is what the stock one looked like. The wheels they look cool, but they don't roll very well. Kind of show you here. So that's a stock one. An 1848. So, stock cars on my track, a 1740 is something that's worth working on, and that ran an 1840. So that tells you right out of the gate, those wheels, they look cool, but they're not good rollers. And it weighs 47.5 grams. We took another one, put some better rollers on it, added some weight, 61 and a little over a half. Let's see how that one rolls without working the wheels. This is just adding weight and putting some better rolling wheels on it. Haven't worked them yet. Let's see what happens. So it was 1848 for the stock one. $17.53. So almost a tenth of a second faster, just with better rolling wheels on it. Alright. The other thing with these wheels that look cool and have spokes and are see-through is they get flashing in there around where that axle's at, and that can slow them down too. But this car is all metal, so you don't have to add much weight. So like we said, we've only added about 47 to 61. So only about 14 grams, where this one I would have had to add quite a bit more. So the next thing you want to look for, these wheels are rolling better, but see if I could find it. See right there, there's a little bit of a nub. Where when they were processing these, there's one there, they get these little nubs right in the surface that contacts the track. There's one there. They've all got one. This one's pretty bad. It's almost like a gouge. But that will cause the wheel to bounce up and down instead of rolling, which is added friction. Every time the wheel comes back down, it's slowing down that wheel. So, how I do that, let's see if I can get this to focus down here. Come on. Anyway, I don't think it's gonna do it because that's right on the edge there, but there's plenty of videos on this online, but start at an angle. Change the direction. So you can see we've already got quite a bit of material on there to get it all flat. And that's just the first pass. There's those spots right there. It's not as raised as before. For some reason that's not focusing. You can see right there on this wheel, it was sanding more on that inner half. It wasn't a flat surface. So this inner half here is where the sandpaper was taking off more material. So the first pass was on a more abrasive. Then you can go down to a little finer. Change the direction. And you don't want to get any flat spots on there, because then that'll also be a... So that's why you change a different direction that it's going. You can kind of see on this one, there's some unevenness in that wheel still. But all these spots that had that nub, instead of being a raised spot that's going to bounce, it's getting smoother. Go a little bit finer. See on this one, it's still got a little, this one's pretty consistent all the way around. This one's got some more unevenness. This one's pretty consistent, and this one's a little uneven. So you got to keep working it till you get the same consistency for the whole wheel. And when it starts making that squeak, it means you're getting close. got a little bit on that outer edge there, still got to go. This one's pretty even all the way around. There's that outside one again. So this and this are ones that need some work. But for the first pass, let's see how it does. So we had a 1753. So we went from an 1848 to 1753. $17.55. Could have hung up on one of those little transition points, but overall I'm sure it's better. It sounds like it's rolling smoother. $47. Alright. I'll roll that stock one again. You can listen to the vibration in it. So here's that stock one. It looks cooler. Listen for the vibration. You can hear it rattling all the way down. 1848. That's what it ran the first time. Hear that rattle? $53. All right. Still haven't worked the wheels with any lube yet, so I'll work those up, put a little lube on it, and then we'll see what it does after that. But that's kind of the process of getting the wheels ready. You can kind of hear those wheels are moving free, just moving it. You can hear them. That's a good sign. All right, we'll get those lubed up and see what it runs after that. All right, we've got the wheels worked up a little bit. We'll see how it rolls. It was doing a 1744 before. Still 61.6, a little bit less. But we've got the wheels worked up a little bit. They're rolling good. Let's see what it does now. $17.17. That's pretty good. Went from a 1848 to a 1717. 44 to 17 is what? 27 thousandths. Let's see the difference. So that's a 1717. This guy runs about a 1740. So we'll see what the difference is on the track. See if we can gauge down here. So they gapped them 1711 to a 1740. So when you're sending a car off to the track, that was about the gap, which is quite a bit. So if you're looking for, I didn't use that stuff from Red Pill on this because that's a longer process where you got to dry it out and all of that. This was just some graphite. If I did that Red Pill treatment on it, it's probably even faster. But to get this video out and kind of show just some basic treatment and stuff like that, show how a car can get faster just by some easy to do mods. So 1711, that's not bad. All right guys, keep building.